Greetings and welcome back to Planet Crafter. Today we're going to enter the space age. We're going to construct rockets and we're going to shoot them into space on the launch platform. The first one is going to be informational. The second one is hopefully going to get us a lot of uranium. And in terms of rockets, uranium is pretty darn important actually, because if you look at the rocket engine, it actually requires uranium. Now, I have been fortunate and I have a couple already. I got the third one in a box I found in Sulphur Valley. It was so cloudy over there, I didn't think I was going to find it again, so I figured let me just grab it. And it did have another rocket engine. We're going to be using 2 of these today. Now, there is something else I want to build because we unlocked it, and that is the other biodome, the Tier 2. I am told by my viewers that I need it in addition to this one. So we're going to have both of them. I'm going to have to figure out where I'm going to put it. We're going to have to talk a bit about progression here. So I've been building a lot of things that have been boosting my oxygen. So I've been making progress here. You know, the flower spreaders, the algae generators, because I've been making a bunch of them. And eventually I got to unlock the heater, the Tier 4. I have 3 of these, by the way, and they're amazing. See, I was having a lot of problem with heat, just not getting enough because the ones I was making really don't produce very much. I'll show you about that. And now it's taking off. So I have unlocked the biodome Tier 2, and we're working on the drill, which is good. That's a Tier 4 drill, by the way, because pressure is becoming a problem too. As a matter of fact, as interesting as this is, the heaters are basically doing as much pressure as all of my drills are doing. You know, about half. So yeah, I really do need to get the better drill. So it seems like oxygen leads to heat, leads to pressure. Maybe it wraps around again. And all that time, of course, we're also building up biomass. So we're doing this. I think the food grower is the next one, 35. That's going to be a while unless I kick it into gear, right? Maybe that's why we need the other biodome as well. All right, and speaking of the other biodome, let's go. By the way, I put a couple of the flower spreaders over here because I should probably start making it real to me. Oh, that reminds me. As you can see, in terms of moss, we are 40%, basically 41% in, and you can actually see it. See? See the moss? See over there? See the green? See the green here? And see the dark green over there. It's a lot more advanced in some areas too. Hold it a minute. Let me just go over here. Oh yes, and I was kind of experimenting with the idea of like making a private residence. This is kind of awkward. We're not going to look at this. But I was thinking, you know, I even got ceilings here. The problem is that the furniture, it all needs fabric. I mean, if I want to put the double bed down, that's 6 fabric. I mean, I think I have like 8. So it's really hard to do that unless you can actually manufacture the stuff. So I don't know. Maybe I'll just leave it here for now and then we'll see. All right. I was talking about the moss. See, what was happening over here was interesting. But if you go over to this river, I was actually thinking of putting an algae generator in there just because there's so much water. But look at this. Yeah, that's serious stuff right there. And I didn't do anything over here. It's just doing it itself. So I'm guessing moss and maybe grass will start growing after that. I mean, that still looks pretty dry right there, even though we're getting a lot of rain. As a matter of fact, there's moss growing in that cave, which is a little bit on the weird side. Okay, so why don't we take the opportunity to see about adding our new biolab? All right, I'm guessing, where's the door? Okay, so does that click onto that? Hold on a minute. Or maybe, yeah, that right there. Okay, hold on a minute. I'm looking for the link. Okay, yeah, that's the link. You know what? I can't do that. Because that's just weird and awkward. Can I put this on the ground? Hold on a minute. Yeah, I can. Okay, can I find a good spot for it? Okay, where's the door? We'll have the door facing this way. Okay, can I put it like here? All right, I don't think I have what I need for a door. All right, so maybe I'll think of something. But I just didn't want it hanging over there. It's going to be right in the face of the solar panels, you know. So I need, where is it? I need a titanium. I need a silicon, and I need an iron. I have a lot of overflowing going on here. All right, and let's open this guy up. Boom. All right, and let's put a door right here. All right, there we go. Oh, that didn't take too long. We have trees. Okay, what is this? Oh, this is where we get the tree bark from. Yeah, I need the tree bark in order to send rockets into space for plants. I wonder how long it takes to make them. Okay, well, I guess that's the purpose of this. I think it also does energy too. Hold on a minute. I shouldn't say energy, I mean oxygen. So it does 1,450 oxygen. It costs 75 energy. I'm actually probably low right now. And it does 11 plants per second. So mostly it gets it for the tree bark so we can send the rockets up, and also a lot of oxygen as well. And it looks like it's becoming nighttime here. All right, let me go back in for a moment and refill with water. And let me get something to eat in here. I'm going to eat some beans. It's good to eat beans. I haven't gotten any messages since. Although this one here, yeah, we saw that in the last episode. It's just basically a large waste of power. Speaking of power, yes, I'm hoping for a lot of uranium because I need another one of those nuclear reactors. Okay, so let's see about doing some rockets here. See, here we have the mapping interface, and it says no satellite in orbit. Send a mapping rocket into space to receive signal. So I do have what I need in order to do that. I'm guessing it'll be okay to do it in the rain. I hope it'll be okay to do it in the rain because I'm not waiting for it, right? All right, so let's get up here. All right. Sorry if this is a little bit on the loud side, but, you know, hey, this one, we don't have to worry about chasing asteroids. Now, this one over here we're going to do right after, and this one is going to attract uranium asteroids. I missed that in the last episode. So, I mean, it is kind of costly, but if we can get a bunch of uranium, it'll be worth it. This is the one we're doing right now, the GPS satellite T1. All right, so provides geolocation to the mapping screen. Okay, so let's make that. Okay, that's a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be, especially for the materials, right? Okay, there's a big red button. Boom. Hopefully the rain doesn't knock it off course. Okie dokie, so that means we should have a mapping thing going on here. Yeah, I need more of these. I even made some more of the solar panels just because I need power. Okay, so let's check it out. Ooh! Okay, that's interesting. Can I zoom out? Okay, so this is the cruiser, this is the freighter, this is where we landed, and this is, of course, where we are now. This is the aluminum area, and you can see over here, you can see my little hut, the oxygen hut that I made. And this way leads to the cracked spires. It seems, though, if you look on the right, I need more advanced rockets in order to get a better view, a further view back. I wonder, though, if I was to make a headquarters, say somewhere over to the right, way over there, and I made one of these screens, would it show me that area or would it still show me this area? That might be worth an experiment. I might look into that. What we have here isn't incredibly useful, but if we could see more, that might be better. All right, so it's time to go with the real rocket. In addition to giving us uranium, this one's also going to give us heat. So what I want to do is I want to take a look at the heat we currently have. We're currently rocking 16.88 and it's going up slowly. So I'm wondering if we're going to get a big burst of heat because the drill unlocks at 41. So I'd really like to get there. Although I'm a little bit concerned about how much is going to be required to make one of those. Is it going to be something I don't have yet? Because let me tell you something, there was a big difference between this one and the other one. Look at this one. The tier 3, which I had 8 of, generates 28 heat and it costs 17 energy, right? The new one, which I have 3 of now, by the way, 538 heat and it costed 51. That's a much better deal, which is the reason I only have 2 of them upstairs anymore. I took them apart. So here these guys are. And yes, they sit nicely on a platform. See, those guys don't sit on platforms. And neither do these. By the way, those are all the 600s. I have 7 of them. The one that we opened on the freighter and the 6 that we got in the last episode. I mean, there's no reason to get rid of them because they're oxygen producing and they're pretty darn efficient about it. They don't use a lot of energy and they do give a decent amount of oxygen, so I might as well just leave them there like forever. Although I might relocate them. It's just kind of silly that you can't put them on top of anything. And you can't put them inside too. I tried that. Okay, so we have another rocket to launch. Let me just fill up with oxygen first, because as soon as this happens, I'm going to be running around and grabbing stuff. All right, I think that's what I need to construct the rocket. Okay, and then all of a sudden that happened. Okay, it's yellow, so it's a storm. If it was red, it would be meteors. All right, so that's inconvenient. But you know what we're going to do? We're going to launch the rocket anyway. As long as meteors aren't coming down, it won't get weird. All right, so let's get up here. Sorry about that. The weather is just not behaving today, is it? All right, so we're going to make the asteroid's attraction rocket. Okay, and there it is. And it does look different. I'm not sure why it has solar panels on it. All right, and I have a lot of inventory space, which is what I want. I guess I grabbed one more cobalt than I needed. All right, well, you know what? Let's launch it and see what happens. All right. All right, I'm going to keep my eyes open for the meteors because I really want to know where they're going to be landing. And fortunately, it looks like the weather got better. And it's all turning green now, isn't it? Lots of moss. Okay, so... asteroids, please. It takes a while. Apparently. Okay, I'm starting to hear the wind again. Okay, there's one. There's another one. Okay, where's that going? Okay, that landed in the water, I think. That landed over there. That one looks like it's going to go through my base. Nope, that one is going that way. Okay, that's an awkward place. That might be a problem. Okay, that's... it's a good thing it doesn't do damage, because that would have trashed some of my drills. Okay, that one looks like it's heading straight for me. Yeah, that one right there. Okay, that one is over there. Okay, that would have been a very expensive hit, because that was like a direct hit on the heaters. I want them all to fall. Okay, I think that landed in the water. Okay, let's fill up with oxygen. Let's drink some water. And let's go see how much uranium we get. Clearly there's one over here. Those are some big stones too. Okay, hello? Can I have some uranium, please? Is it in the water? Oh, there we go. Okay, there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so is it 5 from each meteor? I don't see any more. That's a lot of rocks right there. All right. There was another hit over here, I believe. Yep, I can see the glow. Now, the way this works is that when the meteors drop, even from the regular meteors, the items will stay on the ground until you leave the game. They won't be saved. Only the ones that would normally spawn on the ground will be there. Okay, what is that? Is there something there? Okay, well, I'm going to let that go for now. I'm hoping that these rocks are going to go away. See, there's one there. Can I get that? Can I get in there? Okay, I got it. There we go. Okay, is there any more around? Oh, there we go. There we go. Okay, I don't know what's going on here. Is it being covered up, or is this a special rock or something? I mean, can I? Okay, I can't grab that. Won't let me. All right, so let's go over here. Because I do believe there was some strikes over here, too. All right, how much do I got? That's not bad so far. I got like 9. Oh. Did I miss one here? Oh, no, this was another strike, wasn't it? Yeah, this was the one that was right next to the heaters. Okay, that's 3 so far. Okay, that's 4. And there's another one. It seems like it's 5 from each one. It's just that I think one of them is covered up over there. Okay, this is going to go away, right? Because it's not going anywhere right now. I got to tell you, if the meteors actually did damage, or I should say the asteroids did damage when they hit the ground, they would do a lot of damage. That one, right? That was a direct hit on my heaters. And those are very expensive. Getting my oxygen back. You know, I should drop this stuff off. All right, so let's see what we got here. That's not bad so far. And there's still a lot more to search, right? I think there was one over here. Maybe they were all in the water. You know, they'll probably be easier to find. Oh, yeah, definitely. Obviously, we got a strike over there because we can see them. They'd probably be a lot easier to find at night. Okay, that's 5. I saw 5. Unless it's more than 5. Because I saw one on the other side over here. All right, I saw one. I know I saw another one. Is it up here? Wait a minute. I know I saw another one. Oh, there it is. Okay. Oh, and that's, where is it? There's one of the crates over here. Yeah, right there. There's a crate. I'm not opening them until I need to, because I would like to get more rocket engines, you know? Okay, so that's 5. There were some underwater, so we should probably take a look at those. I think that was about 6 asteroids or something like that. All right, and down. Oh, there we go. Okay, I see 3. I see 4 at least. All right. Okay, this is great. I need a bunch of... I'd love to be able to get enough to make another Tier 2 nuclear reactor and have extra ones to make rockets, you know? All right, I mean, there may be some under there I'm just not seeing because it's covered up, because I just got 4. Or it might just be that you get 4 or 5. All right, there was one... Let me hear. There was one that hit right on the other side down here. Oh, by the way, in case I didn't show it, this is the algae samples. You basically click on them and that's how you get the algae. Oh, there's definitely some over there. Can I get to the surface here? Okay, I'm trying. It's not... There we go. When you're above the water, that's when you hit the old jetpack. Okay, so this was another one. 1, 2... 3, 4. So this is 4, or is there a 5th one? Maybe it's covered up. Like I said, it'd probably be a lot easier to find them. Oh, there we go. There is a 5th one. All right. It seems to be 5. It could very well be that the ones that I only got 4 out of are still covered up. All right. All right, I'm going to have to use one of those. Oh, I only got 1 oxygen. All right, hold on a minute. You know, I'm probably not going to get back in time. I know it's a risk. Gotta get back. There we go. Refill. Okay, let's drop this off. Although I don't think it's going to fit. Yeah, I got some overflow. All right, so I think there is a bit more. Let me get something to eat. There we go. Yeah, I mean, over here, I think that's the first place that I searched, wasn't it? Right, I don't see anything hiding in there. All right, let's go over here because I think... I don't see any more. But then again, maybe I have to get to a certain proximity in order to see it, right? Yeah, look at all that green forming. I'm doing wonderful things with my planet. Okay, this definitely looks like a strike, but I think this is the one that we looked at already. Oh, no, that was blue. I thought that was green, but it's not. All right, so unless there's another one up on land. Oh, let me get back here. There we go. Unless there's another one on land, I think we're done. But I will look around a bit, just in case. I think I found everything. I got an extra one in that one we only got 4 of over there. I found another one there. It turns out there was another meteor back there, and I got 5 from that. So I think I got everything that I'm going to get from it. So let's just take a quick look. Oh, I was flying inside. I didn't even know you could do that. All right, so this one is full. I think that's about what we started with. So in other words, it looks like I got 35, which means there were probably 7 asteroids. All right, you know what I'm going to do? This is what I'm going to do. 1, 2, 3. Oop. And you can have those. Okay, so I have myself another nuclear reactor. Let me just put this algae sample back here because they're so easy to get. Basically, anytime I go out, I get a lot of them, so I just made a separate container. And over here are the things that I've been making. That reminds me, I should probably grab these so I can get more. There we go. And we'll just throw these guys in here. I'll make some more fertilizer and some more of the plastic later. Now, that rocket should also have given us a boost in heat. So let's take a look at it. Oh, wow, we're up to 31 now. We were 16 and change, which means we are closing quickly on the tier 4 drill, which is going to significantly boost our pressure. So what's waiting down here? Okay, the gas extractor, that's going to be a while, but you can see at the moment, it's going to take an eternity unless we can get a lot of pressure going. And then what I really want is I want the tier 2 ore extractor because they can extract rarer ores. And you know what? Given that terraforming index we see in the upper right there, I think that the ice is probably gone from those caves. So we can probably do a little bit more exploring. I'm very interested in the cave over in the cracked spire, because I have a feeling that the cave we found over here links up with the one up there. So we may get a couple extra, but the other one looked like it was going somewhere, and I might want to prioritize that one, you know? Okay, you are... Oh, the flower spreader. Okay, that's right. He looked different at night. And if I can get the drills down, that'd be really good, the good drills. Because like I said, these guys... They're not doing the job. They're absolutely not doing the job. And yeah, more power. What do I need for the nuclear reactor? Because I can build another one now, and I think that would be a great idea. Water, a little bit more water, a super alloy, and explosive powder. Ooh, yeah, explosive powder. You know, sulfur is a bit of a problem because I've kind of searched now everywhere where I knew it was, and I think I got all of them. Oh, and I need an iridium. Because you need that. And you need that for fertilizer too. So it's kind of a problem. See, there's the explosive powder. And there's the fertilizer. So, yeah. Does it need any more for that? No, but it does need the methane. So I need the gas extractor for that. So, I mean, there's only a limited amount I can do unless I actually get going with that. What else? I needed super alloy, right? Super alloy and then some more water. I'll just pop upstairs for the water. Right, I only have 2 heaters left up here, and really, they're not very efficient. The only reason I left them is because my inventory was getting filled up. And they did have aluminum, so I can actually use that aluminum to make super alloy. Here, let me grab that. And then I need 1 super alloy. This one down here. Yeah, I had a second one, but unfortunately it's emptying now. Yeah, this unfortunately is all I have. I feel poor. Can I make it now? Yes, I can. All right, because currently my power is that. And I am going, if I do get the drill, you can bet it's probably going to be very, very costly. All right. Yeah, it's a shame these guys don't sit on platforms, but they don't. They just kind of clip through them. See, if I like do this, where was it? I'll go over here. See, like that, it says, oh yeah, that's good, but it's clipping through the platform. So, I mean, it does. The other ones sit nicely on the platforms. These do not, which is unfortunate. All right, boom. Okay, a lot more power now. You know, just go over here and then up in here. And yes, that's gonna do for a while. And if we can use a couple of those rockets to call down some more, I'll have all the uranium I can use. As long as I got the aluminum, I can make my own super alloy, but I would certainly like to find it lying around. Do you have... Oh, you do. Okay, so that means I can make the plant rockets too. So, I mean, if I have a lot of uranium, I can make as many rockets as I want, as long as I have the super alloy. Because I actually put a second extractor in there, so I'm kind of drowning in everything else, you know, in terms of iron and the magnesium and silicon. It's the reason I have so many overflows at the moment. See, this one here, I mean, this one's nearly full, and that's my second one, right? This one here, I have been using a little bit. That, the magnesium. I mean, these are all full. That's the reason I'm not using them. And this is my 4th iron. The other ones are all full. And I'm even getting like cobalt here now. And yeah, I mean, the aluminum is coming. It's not so bad now. The thing about it is that once I go into production of super alloy, well, then it's probably going to vanish fairly quickly, isn't it? But things are definitely progressing, aren't they? I see lots of green. How far are we into moss? We're 61%, like 61.6%. Doing very well. I don't know what comes after, but I have a feeling it's not going to be long before I find out. Yeah, I may keep this. It's just getting furniture in there is going to be a little bit of a problem, right? And also, I wish it didn't have a blue tint. I wish it was like see-through. That way I can actually see all the wonderful green. You can see it, but it's a little distorted. Anyway, that's going to be it for now. So we built our rocket launcher, our launch platform in the previous episode. In this episode, we used it. We get information and, of course, a lot of uranium. Very useful indeed. And that, of course, increased my power and is going to allow me to make even more rockets in the future. Super alloy might end up becoming a problem. Oh, and when I was in the Sulphur Valley, I saw there was another area. It looked really interesting. I didn't go there. I figure it might be worth a video to visit it. So we might be doing that in the future. But I need that drill. How are we doing? Ooh, we're closing in. I'm going to be building those drills in no time. And then we're going to put pressure on this planet. So I think that's going to be it for now. If you want to see more of this series, please give the video a like, maybe say something in the comments. And of course, subscribing is a great way to show your support. So is actually drinking water. So thank you very much for your attention. I really appreciate it. And play games because games are fun. See ya.